Hi everyone. Good evening. It's been a while. So sorry I haven't been streaming consistently. This has been a very busy time for me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Hello everyone. Sorry about that. But yeah. Anyways, where were we? All right. Yeah, I haven't been streaming lately cuz I mean yeah, and unfortunately I won't be able to stream as often this or next month because not just because I'm working on videos, but also life and work. Things have been kind of picking up. Things usually pick up around the fall season, so yeah. Anyways, enough about that. Let's hop back into it. Hop back into the action. Where we last left off was, I believe, we found the kidnapping victim. But this guy named Shilong Lang, an Interpol agent who has a thing for prosecutors, like he just has it out for prosecutors. He's not letting us investigate. He's not letting us do our Ace Attorney investigations. So we gotta do things our own way. Gotta take matters into our own hands. And with that, let's get started. Yahoo. Why did I say Yahoo there? That was so cringe. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. I just realized I misspelled Miles Edgeworth in my title. What? I was just trying to type so fast I didn't even notice. I typed mild Edgingworth. What the fuck? Okay, mild. I mean, to be fair, S and D, the keys are close to each other. How did I type Edgingworth? What the fuck? How'd that happen? Anyways, sorry. Back to the action. What's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Just on the other side of the fountain, sir. Was it out here in the open all along? No, it was discovered in the tall grass back there. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. Now let's get down to it. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Nay. Okay, what's this? What do we have here?
Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that?
And hey, this pretty baby's made of platinum silver, too! Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon. Ken. Is it possible that these two... Hold it right there. Who is this? Oh, hold it right there! But now I'm gonna give him a different voice so that my throat doesn't get murdered in the beginning of the stream. You know what? I'm gonna try to give him a Bruce Lee-esque voice. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. How can you tell? Look here and read off what you see. Lauren! Hey, it's the name that's engraved on this! Aha! We have you now, Miss Kidnapper. No, you don't understand. Lolly! I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers. Lance! You're kidding! Miss Pops was one of her... Wait, what? I just realized. Lolly... Wow! Wow! Her name's Lauren Pops because her nickname's Lolly Pops. This fucking series. Anyways. Yes, it was me. I held Lance hostage. So Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers. But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved. Or over. Hey, guys! Case closed. Get the car ready, and I mean the special one for this young lady. Hold it! Again, Mr. Prosecutor? What is it this time? Are you proposing that Miss Pops is also the culprit in the murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. We found it. Found what? That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass. Your country's police are a sham. Just look at how callous they are. Who are you calling a sham? The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. So Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see. See? And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor? Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Yes, I killed him. I can't believe it. Thanks for the confession. Objection. Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed. Look at you, so sure of yourself. We've got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for? Miss Lauren Pops. Yes? I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that has happened today. From the kidnapping to the murder. But why? I'm a kidnapper and the killer. Isn't that enough? It's fine if you're the one behind everything. But only if that is the truth. Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there some reason why you can't? I've had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mind. Alright, you heard me. Let's hear about all the evil deeds you committed today. The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Oh wait, what voice did I give her again? I think I give her a Southern Belle accent. Mr. Mono will pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. There. Are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes a second time. At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much. Miss Pops, is what you said really the truth? Yes, it is. If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth. Because there's something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession. Shun. Oh, all right, the guide. Hold up, let me look up the guide real quick here. Oh, we're almost done. Never mind. No, we're almost done with this case. Okay, let's just finish this shit. All right. The pendant. Objection! Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you? What do you mean? You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. Why are you showing me this? So what about the pendant? This horse pendant, along with this piece of evidence, shows who you really are. Take that! These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree? Hey, you're right! They're the same color! They're even made of the same material! I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Shall we give it a try? Wow! It's totally Pegasus! But why? What if my pendant matches with Mr. Deacon's? You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be. No, that can't be! So the two make a set. It's just another trinket. It's not as though this changes anything. You lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you with this evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant. Where's the whole thing with his real ID? Where is it? Where is it? Where the fuck? Here it is. Take that! Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man. His real name was Colin Deveray, the name that is etched on the horse pendant. What? An alias? I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live. It makes sense given what is written in Mr. Deveray's dossier. What I really wanted to point out was this. This specific section is what reveals the true meaning. Daughter. Take that. Mr. Deveray had one daughter, and her name is Lauren Pops. Yeah, that's a lie. That person was not my father. He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot? Ha 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 ha! And what is so funny, Agent Lang? You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you? What are you trying to say? Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I've thought of another possibility. Is that so? Well, let's hear it. I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. But isn't it possible that they both knew that fact? It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my scenario was perfectly probable as well? Sorry. So this is his version of how things might have been. You don't have any proof that either one didn't know of the true relationship, right? You think they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter? That's right. As one really rotten family. Is that really what happened? I had better take a long, hard look at the evidence. This kidnapping wasn't planned by just two people alone. And what kind of proof do you have of that? Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Nishiki. 3! 4 costumes were stolen from the Wild Wild West area's back room. We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in a hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group. And I believe this 3rd person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping. Who? Who's this mastermind? I present to you the brains behind the kidnapping.
Take that!
Lance Amano! What's up, guys? Main man Sway here. Hey, welcome. Good to see you again, Lewis. How you doing? Yes, this abduction was, in fact, schemed up by Lance himself. Recall what he said when he appeared before us. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but 2. One was a woman. However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said. But I know I only saw 2 people! This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all 3 of them. Ah yes, about when you were being held. I have my doubts about what happened then. Lance, wouldn't you mind telling us what happened when you were being held captive? Oh nice! It's good to hear you're doing good. And Black Ops 6. That's a lot of Black Ops. What the fuck? Did I miss Black Ops 3, 4, 5 at some point? I really don't remember much anymore. Honest. But if I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me. You don't believe me at all, will you? I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room blindfolded the entire time. But the kidnapper suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck. It was a stroke of luck that they left me alone. Bro, I don't play Call of Duty, alright? I don't know this shit, alright? I don't keep up with this. But damn, I had no idea there was a Black Ops 3. Three, 4, Cold War. Oh, Cold War is 5. I see. Wow, I somehow did not notice a bunch of Black Ops dropping. Yeah, I'm not a Call of Duty player. I don't give a shit about Call of Duty or anything that. What's that company? Activision, Treyarch, whatever they make. Through the underground passageway, I presume. Are you okay? Sorry, I really didn't want to recall that horrible ordeal, but now you believe me, right? No, not quite yet. Ah! How can you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes? Because he's a prosecutor, and because they're all like that. I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth. And should they be interpreted to be cruel at times, then so be it. There's a sticking point in Lance's testimony. Let's see what he offers up when I push a little. Game Pass. Okay. That is definitely a benefit of being an Xbox player. Game Pass is just so good. You get access to a bunch of peak games for free. Like, I remember my friend just playing through the entire Yakuza series. Oh, no. Wait, no. I mistook that. The entire Yakuza series was free on Game Pass. He managed to play through, like, 2 games. And he started with Kiwami 2, but never got to finishing it because it was off of Game Pass later on. And yes, I agree, Edgingworth is very cool in his own way. It's very nice. It's not often do you see a posh yet cool dude, but that's Edgingworth. Okay, anyways. Here it is. Where's that prop sword? There it is. Objection! Oh, nice. Wait a minute. Wait. The guide lied to me! Wait, this is... the guide told me this was the... What? Oh! I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to press this. Hold it! How did you manage to escape? I wanted to just get out of there, but the door leading outside was locked. Which is why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape. I remember our escape to be equally as hard. This is an invaluable piece of testimony. I mustn't let it go unexamined. Hold it! I didn't mean to do that, sorry. By underground passageway, you mean the one that staff uses to travel unnoticed? I suppose that's what it's for, but I didn't run into any staff members on my way out. And once I was up top, I was busy trying to find a member of the police. And that is when you found us congregated at the stadium, I suppose. Let me ask you then, how did you get a hold of the key to the underground door? That was easy. It was hanging right there in the room on the wall. I do recall a key hanging on the wall right beside the table. Boy, does that bring back memories of our situation, how we did our escape. Indeed. Although the door in the floor of a room led to an underground room. The door in the floor of the room next door had a secret passageway. That was a mouthful to read. What the fuck? The door in the floor of the room next door. that was like nearly a tongue twister. A secret passageway under a theme park. Ooh, that just sounds like so much fun. Welcome, Nobu, and yeah, Thriller Sunday stream. End of school break depression. Aw, man, sucks to hear. I've been there. Wait, what break is it for you? What the heck? Is it some kind of holiday in Thailand or something? Oh, by the way, guys, since you're here, I just want to repeat what I said in the beginning of the stream in case you missed it. I have a bad habit of making promises I don't keep. And unfortunately, this and next month will be very busy for me. Not only because I'm working on videos, but also because of life and work stuff kind of picking up. I forget that like things kind of pick up during the fall season for me. So if I don't stream as consistently or as often, I apologize. And now you know why. That being said, tomorrow I'm thinking of returning to Police Knots for the time being. It's been a while since I played Police Knots. I kind of missed that. So tomorrow's going to be a Police Knots stream, and then we'll continue the usual with the Ace Attorney investigations and random shenanigans. In between semesters break. Oh wow, your school system's different. It ends at fall? What? Oh wait, no. You have a break like in the late summer, early fall. That's really interesting. It's like kind of later than our America's summer breaks, but wow. I wonder, is there something off about the way Lance made his escape? Abe. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Objection!
You say that the door leading out was locked, but was it really? I can break these cups! You can't break those cups. I mean, we're talking about the room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard that it took a few men to get that thing open. Right, Sheena? Yes, that's correct. Then take a look at this. What is that? A sword? It's not an especially reliable one if it's broken like that. Oh, also, in case you missed it, I gave Xiang Lang a different voice because doing that growly voice really fucked up my throat. Full week break next week. Halloween half term? What the fuck? That's interesting. You got a full week break, bruh? Oh, for Halloween? Man, in America we don't get breaks for Halloween. It's like if you have a Halloween party, well, fuck that. You're going to work next morning, or you're going to school next morning. You know? There should be a Halloween like mandated holiday. That man. Anyways, allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by the sword, which was used to jam the hand door. Lance, even though your hands were cupped together, you could still use them. If that's the case, then why did you not just simply remove the sword and escape? Why didn't I? I was disoriented. Yes, that's it! I didn't notice it! As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie. You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim. But you did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. That is why you used the prop sword to improvise and create a prison of your very own. You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. I wonder if you've forgotten something very important along the way. And what would that be? A motive! What else? Gov Gang Country for the win. Alright, I'll give you guys that. I'll give you guys that. Yeah. We're behind on that. We are behind on that. Do you honestly think that an upright pure boy like him would hatch up a completely pointless scheme such as kidnapping himself? This proves that Lance did indeed have a motive to commit this crime. And this would be... this? Maybe?
Take that!
Oh, right, because he's in debt. To put it simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is, in fact, a collections bill. It appears our upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance? Oh! Looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man, too. It must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your own old man, huh? Oh, all right, I give up. I've abducted myself. Lance! It's over, Lonnie. In this life, we really are bound to our fates after all. All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere where no one would know us. I wanted us to be well off with that $1 million, but now, the dream is over. Dream? Yakuza 5? What? You have a spring break from late Feb to early May? Okay, that sounds like here in Japan, yes. And fall break from late September to late October. And like a New Year break for 3 days. Ah, I see. So you got a fall break. It's long, but it comes at the cost of your winter breaks. Because you only have a New Year break, and you say it's 3 days or more. Yeah, winter breaks here in America, here in Japan. Oh, both Japan and America are longer. In America, you get like 2 or 3 weeks. Here in Japan, they're actually much longer. I don't remember how much long. It's like almost a month, an entire month. But that being said, Japan only has like spring breaks because that's like the end of the school year. So like it's like 2 2-month long? No, 1 or 2 month long spring break, and then 1 month long winter break, and then some, you know, public holidays every now and then. No fall breaks though. Shut up, Lewis. Anyway, just kidding. Anyways. Oh, Lance! Then are you giving yourself up? Yes. I plan to run away from this world with my lolly. My gosh, you get it? Because her nickname is Lolly. Her last name is Pops. Lollipops. Ha 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 ha! Fuck! Anyways. Oliver even helped us with the plan. Then he had to go and stab us in the back. He turned on you? Maybe he didn't want to split the ransom money. That's my guess. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. Wait, I'm having a trouble looking at his face right now. I can't tell if that's his mustache or that's his teeth. Wait, I need to look more closely. Hold up. Okay, no, that's him. That's him gritting his teeth. Okay, yeah, because that mustache, he's got that mustache up there. I thought that was just an overbite or something, but no, that's definitely a mustache. Yeah, okay, it's a mustache and teeth. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely his teeth. Anyways, I'm done. Left him inside the room as Lonnie and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up. I left first in the Blue Badger costume. That would mean the person Officer Meekins saw was Miss Pops. Pops. Right then, the old man just had to wake up. I was careless. He tackled me pretty hard from behind. Then, Oliver put on a bad Badger costume. Took the suitcase with $1 million and ran. I was about to say something really stupid, but I had to stop myself there. I contacted Lolly right away and warned her that he had a gun. I had no idea they were related, so I thought it could only end badly. I still don't believe it. That person was not my father. Because if it was, I just killed my own father. Lolly, then it really was you. But mine was not my father. I mean, because at the stadium, there was a bad Badger pulling the suitcase with $1 million in it. But the Badger pointed his gun at me, aimed to shoot me dead. That's why I used the gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot. The other wasn't crumpled to the ground and I ran, scared for my life. I think the big picture is finally coming to focus, don't you? Lolly, forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening. If only I could have protected you. So, Miss Pops, she shot her own dad without even knowing who he really was. Lance's hair looks like Donald Trump's? Really? I need to take another look at it. If what she says is true. Are you saying she's lying? Well, I ain't saying she's truthing. Anyways. Why would she lie about something like that? What purpose would it serve? You would be surprised how often people lie without even realizing it themselves, Kay. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What I mean is, listen very carefully to her confession once more and you'll see. "2016 Trump." Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Damn it, cut off his hair. I mean, he does kinda. I wouldn't say it's just his hair. I think he straight up looks like Donald Trump. He looks like a young Donald Trump. You know what? From now on, I'm giving him a Trump voice, a Trump impersonation. Yeah, he totally fucking looks like Trump. What the hell? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so funny.
Hold it!
Were you able to clearly see the gun?
Yes, I got a very good look at it while it was pointed at me. Oh, Father, why would you try to shoot me? You really think a father would shoot his own daughter, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't know.
I don't want to believe it myself.
Tweak Trump is wild, bro.
But it's true. The father's left arm was racing with a gun in it. Pointed straight at me. I'm about to die, I thought.
Miss Pops, please calm down and take a deep breath. And then, would you allow me to please hear that last statement one more time?
Yes, of course.
Objection!
I have here dossier on your father. And according to this, your father was right-handed.
Ah, then.
The person pointing a gun at you from atop the stage was not Mr. Deacon. Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take a refresher course. The Bad Badger has a model gun attached to his right hand, which is why the only hand he could have held the real gun was with his left. Isn't it possible that it went down like that? Agent Lang, were you paying attention to what Mrs. Pops was saying? Then again, I suppose I can't expect someone who has never set foot in court to catch it. Oh! Woo! Damn! Roasted his ass! Enough with the smugness. Out with it already. Miss Pops told us earlier.
There was a Bad Badger pulling the suitcase with the 1 million in it. Yeah.
According to you, the Bad Badger had the gun in his left hand, which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Is that correct, Miss Pops?
Yes, exactly. And I'm sure it was a Bad Badger. It had those huge sunglasses on its face.
But if that's the case, even I can see there's a huge contradiction. Yes, Miss Pops claims to have seen the Bad Badger. And yet, the Bad Badger had both of his hands full. These two pieces of information contradict each other, so one must be wrong. Climbing 5'8", such a sad discovery. No wonder he did all that. No wonder he was in prison. He was too short. They are both correct. Impossible! That just leaves us with an irresolvable contradiction. Miss Pops' entire statement rests on the fact that... she saw his sunglasses and beard. But what if that Bad Badger wasn't wearing pants on his lower half? This proves that there was a way for the Bad Badger to freely use both of his hands. I think this is where I present the... Here it is.
Take that!
The costumes have two parts to them, a head and the body.
Oh, I get it now.
The head Miss Pops saw was probably really the head of the Bad Badger. However, is it not possible that the body was that of an entirely different badger? A different badger? Yes, to put it more bluntly, I believe it was the lower half of this badger. The body of the Bad Badger Miss Pops saw was really this.
Take that!
What the heck is it?
It's the Proto Badger.
Yes, it's a simple matter of process of elimination. Miss Pops was wearing the Blue Badger's costume, so we can eliminate that one. and the pink badges of the wrong color, which would have been incredibly obvious. All that is left is the Proto-Badger costume. Miss Potts, who was the one who wore the Proto-Badger costume?
B. Lance.
Are you saying what I think you are? That Lance Amano donned the Bad Badger's head and pretended to be Mr. Deacon. On top of which, he plotted to shoot Miss Potts while wearing the hideous thing. The stage that was set up in the stadium was nothing more than that, a setup. And its purpose was to lead Miss Potts into believing she had committed murder. Standing there in front of Miss Potts and pretending to be the victim. It was all done so that she would pull the trigger. Oh, wait, let me try to remember how Trump sounds. Lego minifigures? Bruh. Anyways.
I'm Donald Trump. I thought we'll make America great again. I have a lot of friends. We're gonna build a wall, and we're gonna make Mexico pay for it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why exactly would I have to do all that, huh?
There's but one reason, Lance Amano. You are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon.
What? No! That's slander. That's fake news. Take it back. You take it back right now.
Just out of curiosity, Lance, which is your dominant hand?
I'm left-handed. But what does that have to do with anything? I'm also tiny-handed. I didn't say that. No, you see my hands are very big in this picture. There was no editing done, no camera editing done, no anything. No, my hands are very big. I have very big hands.
It depends. According to Miss Potts, her attacker held a gun in his left hand.
Ha! Who is what-handed doesn't prove a thing. And besides, now it's just being absurd. It's not like the Proto-Badger is bulletproof. One misfire and he would have found himself dead, right?
Objection!
Yes, but counterpoint, rubber bullets. I mean, of course. Logically, if he had been shot, he probably wouldn't be here with us. But I believe he had thought of that as well and prepared accordingly. And this should be all the evidence you need. This is how Lance made sure that he wouldn't be hit by a bullet. The gun probably had blanks in it. It's pretty obvious.
Take that!
I didn't even need to look at the guy for that. We found one half of a Bad Badger costume in the hideout. A broken one. It was not the same one that the victim was wearing, plus it was missing something. And that something is the model gun that the Bad Badger carries, which can fire blanks.
What?
Miss Potts, where's the gun you used now?
I threw it away into the sea.
That makes it a bit tough to verify what it was. Although I believe that we can safely assume that it was the model gun in question. I've heard enough. All you've been spouting so far is pure conjecture. I'll admit that as long as the model gun is lost to us, I can't prove I'm right. However, I can say that the probability that I am right is very high. What joke is it for? Whatever you're talking about. What are you talking about? I didn't let anything slip out. Okay, let's pretend that you're right, and the murder at the stadium was a fabrication. In that case, where do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know yet. Ha! I know you were full of it. However, I do believe that the murder took place during an earlier time frame.
Hold it. Oh, please wait a second. It's simply not possible. Because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance.
She saw the victim in the state of being restrained.
came back to the hideout long after the other two. At that time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He had tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next door. After that, the two of us put on our costumes and made our escape. So Mr. Deacon must have escaped after the two of you left, right? I thought I'd attract too much attention if we left together, so I left first. We planned to meet up again at the stage in the stadium. But then, as I was walking through the park, I caught a call from Lance on my cell phone. Oliver managed to escape. It looked like he was waiting until I was alone.
Somehow I forgot to do a Trump impersonation. Or how to do it.
He also stole a gun from me at the time.
And then the murder happened.
Mr. Deacon must have overheard their plan to meet up at the stage.
Well, Mr. Prosecutor, Miss Pop saw the victim with her own eyes. Which means that the victim was still alive at that time, wouldn't you agree? Why does that sound wrong to me? There must be something amiss about this account. Let's see what happens when I examine it in more detail.
Go back.
Hold it!
You are sure that it was Mr. Deacon that you saw?
Yes, I'm certain of what I saw.
Did you go into the other room to check?
Lane said that it was best if I didn't get too close to him. Lance, he's such a kind soul.
Then are you telling me that you did not confirm that it was Mr. Deacon for yourself?
I checked through the slant of door that separates the two rooms. He had a bad badger's head on, so Matt's only sure. That just had to be Mr. Deacon.
She saw a bad badger head.
Objection!
Miss Pops, the person you saw was not Mr. Deacon at all.
Huh?
The person you actually saw was this person. It was me. Just kidding. Oh no, it was me.
All right, cause I was knocked out.
Or he was knocked out. It was me.
Huh? The person I saw was you, Mr. Edgingworth?
I always thought it was a bit odd. Why would the kidnappers abduct me even after I had handed over the ransom? It's not as though I saw the face of the kidnappers. If I were them, I would have just taken $1 million and ran. But in the end, there was a point to it all. It was to make me look like Mr. Deacon. And if that was the reason for which I was abducted, then I believe we can assume that the victim was already dead at that time. Well, Lance, am I right?
That.
You showed Miss Pops a person, namely me, with a bad badger's head on, and then made your costume and escaped together. Or so you pretended.
Huh? What do you mean he pretended?
Exactly that. I believe Lance watched you escape and then doubled back to the hideout. Probably to come and remove the bad badger head from my unconscious self. And to create his fake prison with a prop sword. He then escaped via the passageway. Hold your tongue, boy. Don't get caught up in that tidal wave of words coming out of Mr. Prosecutor's mouth. Tidal wave. We've heard a lot come out of you, but I've yet to see a shred of evidence. The victim's betrayal and his subsequent detainment. All of that could have happened while he went out cold. That's right! You were out for... sorry. wrong voice.
That's right. You were out for quite a while, Mr. Prosecutor.
Even if that were the case, Miss Potts would have still seen me tied to that beam.
I was scared of Mr. Deacon, so I didn't go into the next room to really have no idea if you were in there or not, Mr. Edgeworth.
You see, it would seem that you can't prove a thing. Ugh. Who said that?
Please, wait.
Mr. Amano.
Ho ho ho! Miles, my boy. It looks like you're really giving it your all. And Lance, it's not good to cause trouble for others. Dad! Let's see. You're the one in charge of the investigation.
Hold up, my throat fucking hurts and I don't know why. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Okay, my voice is back to normal. My throat's back to normal, thankfully. Okay. Wait, did I skip a line?
Let's see. You are the one in charge of the investigation, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry that my son has been nothing but trouble. This probably won't make up for anything, but I have some evidence for you.
Oh, do you now? Is that what I think it is?
It's a bad badger costume the victim was wearing! And a gun! I couldn't wait around for the police, so I went and found these myself.
Wait, hold up, I have the hiccups. Why do I have the hiccups?
Oh god, no! Why am I hiccuping? Ah, fuck. Okay. Wait, hold up. We'll be right back after these messages. Hold up.
I'm an idiot. Thanks, Lewis. I forgot to turn on my mic. Yeah, I was saying, you know what? Fuck it. The hiccups aren't going away. I'm just gonna, like, try to voice stuff without hiccuping. If that don't work, or, like, if I hiccup in between, I'm just gonna move away from the mic. I'm gonna move away from the mic to breathe in. Or move away from the mic to hiccup. Like Tay's done it, but with hiccups. But I was saying, like, what's with, like, these Japanese games and their, law enforcement always being corrupt and shit, man. Come on. Alright, let's give it a go.
Oh, there now. There's no need to be so upset.
I'm not a cop from this land, so I'm not bound by the laws of your country.
Now. This wasn't meant to strong-arm you into anything. It's just a request. I'm only asking that you please respect the laws of the land.
I can't really say no to that. However, returning to the topic at hand. You're right, Lewis. How could I forget? The selfish deed really is not freedom. It doesn't matter who found the evidence. Its value remains unchanged. Alright now, let's take a look at this new evidence.
I've already got the results back. And a special forensic research lab that I'm on good terms with conducted tests. They verified that the blood on this costume belonged to Oliver. As for the gun, the only fingerprints they could find were yours, Lauren.
What? Okay, I'm still hiccuping. It's starting to bother me. It's starting to bother me again. Ah, fuck me. But we're almost done with this case. We're like so close to finishing this case. Wait, hold up. I need to take a call. Who the fuck is calling me around this time? Okay, this is the perfect time to have my little hiccup break again and then take this phone call. I'll be right back. Fucking hell, I'm still sorry, guys. I'm still hiccuping. Why? Fuck. You know what I'm gonna do? I think now's a good time to just have a little. I'm gonna play something else in the meantime, at least for the time being, and then we'll finish this case tonight. Just a little intermission, so that my hiccup can like end. And I have just the thing. Hold on, let me save. This is fucking bothering me right now. Oh my god, it's fucking throwing me off. Why am I hiccuping so much? I don't drink. I just drank water. Did I drink water wrong? No, I don't think so. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But hey. I have just a thing. I have just a thing. Hold up. I already saved. Get me out of here. Fuck, I already saved. Okay. Fuck. Okay, anyways. Let's play some music while I load something up real quick here. Okay. You know, there's a game I haven't been playing in ages, and recently it's got a Halloween update. I am, of course, talking about TF2. So we're gonna try playing a bit of TF2. Hopefully I'm not TF2 rusty at the game. And hopefully I can find a goddamn game, because I tried playing TF2 Halloween event a while back, like when it dropped, and I just couldn't find a game even after waiting like 10 minutes in queue. So let's see how this goes. Alright, let's try playing some Scream Fortress, since, you know, Halloween's around the corner anyway. Speaking of Halloween being around the corner, I'm actually working on a Halloween video. Top 10 horror movies. So, chat, you guys got any horror movies you like? What's your goated horror movie? Let me know in the chat. Because I got my top 10. I can tell you right now, it's certainly not Terrifier. That shit's been like making the rounds recently, and I don't even think it's that good. But to each his own. Fuck! Stop hiccuping, motherfucker! This update is so big, it's like slowing down my TF2 and making it lag. It's funny. Anyways, shoot. How do I move this shit up? You guys heard that Scream Fortress music, right? Anyways, game capture. Let me just set up OBS for reset OBS for TF2. Stop fucking hiccuping, you stupid motherfucker. Why isn't it working? This isn't working. This isn't working. Oh, now it's working. Okay. Alright, let's try this Halloween shit. Let's... I can't fucking talk today. Man, I was so locked into voice stuff, too. I was, like, gonna voice this shit for, like, more than an hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours. Like, my voice was ready. I got, like, a good night's sleep and everything. You know, I was feeling so energetic. And it's just stupid fucking hiccups, man. Why you gotta do this to me? Okay, anyways. Hey, this is pretty cool. Look at this. You don't have a favorite horror movie? Wow. Do you not like horror movies? I know some people who don't like horror movies. Like, even after they grow up. Shut the fuck up! Fuck! Okay, anyways. Why am I hiccuping, bro? Anyways. Sorry, I keep saying anyway. Oh, what? We found a match! Whoa, no way! We are so back. Yes! We found a match! Oh, also, just a disclaimer, my S key's like kind of broken. So, but we're gonna play sniper because that was like my main back in the day. I used to pop off with sniper really hard, but I don't know if that's the case. Oh wait, this map looks really cool. What the hell? Oh. You too, huh? Anyways, yeah. So I wouldn't be playing the sniper. I'd be playing sniper because there's no S. Look at me. I'm so funny. Oh, you like the mall? I see. Holy shit! That is so loud. What the hell's going on? So many spells going. Oh my goodness. Okay. Crumpkin kill and pumpkin bomb kill. Let's try that. What is this map, man? What am I playing on right now? Oh, that's why it's making so much noise. It's Marasmus. Oh, hey! Kill Marasmus, you asshole, not me. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh no, there's a mini set. Oh, there you are. Oh, you fucker. Why is he here? The kill count. You know, I've actually never seen a kill count video. I'll check it out. I'll check it out soon. Oh, that sniper's an asshole. He's trying to snipe people going in the entrance. That's such an asshole thing to do. Ah! I got you, fam. Oh no! I should have saved it for that soldier. Ah, fuck! Alright, we are back! Let's go! Sniper gaming, mate! Where's the other motherfucker? Oh, there you are! Bitch! Okay, I should have flicked so hard there. Give me another fucker. Hey, that counts as a crumpling kill. Cool. Hey! Let's go! Wait, I see that NG. I see you, motherfucker. Oh, fucking wall! Wait, what is he doing? Ah, damn it. I'm so twitchy. Wait, I don't remember being this twitchy when I was playing sniper. Maybe it's just the rust kicking in. Yeah, maybe it's just the rust. God, I love this weapon, man. Look how many charges I have. Look how fast it charges when you get headshots. Yeah, hey Lewis, you should hop on TF2. Join me on stream right now. Ah, I thought I killed him. Ah. Wait, I shouldn't be flicking this much. This is embarrassing. I'm Rust. This is what Rust does to a motherfucker. Hey, thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. Oh, the medic has a vaccinator. He's got the cuccinator. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I thought the medic was gonna chase me. Wiedersehen. Oh man, look at how little damage that does. Oh, scout jump scare. Oh, never mind. All right, so sometime this week, Lewis. How's that sound? Can you do that? If you can't, no problem. I don't know if I'm gonna stream TF2 again. It's just a bit of intermission. Ah, fuck. We lost. No. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, he coming from me. Oh, Lord, he coming. Oh, Lord, he coming. Oh, Lord, he missing. Ah. Oh, what? That was over? Come on, man. I just joined. Oh, wait, my hiccups are gone. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play some more off stream so that I don't look like a twitchy mess on stream later on. But anyways, let's hop back to Ace Attorney Investigations. That was just a bit of intermission. Anyways. Alright, sounds good. Actually, I should post an announcement that I'm streaming TF2 so other people in the chat can join too. It'd be fun. It's just like the good old days. TF2. Man, that was the shit back in my high school days. I used to play the shit out of that game. I made some really good friends through that game too. Anyways, let's start up Ace Attorney Investigations one more time. Let's finish the case, and then if we have some extra time left, we'll see what happens. Hey, Lewis, I like the ring of that. That's got a nice ring to it. TF2 Tuesday. TF Tuesday. Oh, TF Tuesday. Yes, that's what we're gonna. Yeah, get out of here, Tekken. It's TF Tuesday. Fuck you, Tekken Tuesdays. Fuck you, Tekken. I hate Tekken. Fuck Tekken. Yeah, Nobu. I used to play on like one server. So, I'm embarrassed to admit, but this was before casual matchmaking was a thing, and this was before I like knew about Valve servers. I used to just play on the like 2 fort. I used to play like I've literally like 1,000 of my 2,000 hours was in 2 fort. Maybe more of that. Maybe like 1,500 hours. The other hours were spent in Valve servers, which, you know, honestly, I took for granted back in the day. Though Valve servers were great before they introduced that meet your match update. Fuck, man, that was the shit. Lewis, I will get back on Tekken sometime. Actually, maybe around like the holidays, like maybe around mid to late December. But definitely, I will get back into Tekken when I move back to the States, because I feel like that's where I can find more games, and also like it's easy to rank up. Because let's be honest here, any region so free, right? Anyways. Sorry, I went out on a tangent there. Let me just make sure I'm not having any unnecessary tracks playing in the background here. Okay, let's continue where we left off with mob boss looking dude. You disappoint me, Miles. I can't believe that you would cause my son such stress and headache. Thank goodness I was able to find the final piece of evidence. Oh, for me, I used to play TF2 every day, like 2012 to 2016. That was the only game I played. Well, mostly the only game I played. That, and I also had a PS3, and I played a bunch of PS3 games, like on the weekends. It was like TF2 on the weekdays and holidays, and then PS3 on the weekends. It was the shit, man. I mean, like, I had a bunch of friends who like had all kinds of PS3 games, and we would just exchange PS3 games with each other, and I got to play like some of the most peak-ass PlayStation games ever, just from that system we got going on there. Like Red Dead Redemption, Infamous, Uncharted, Metal Gear Solid. Oh man. Good shit, good shit. TF2 was part of my adolescence. It was a huge part of my adolescence. Yeah, that shit's close to my heart as well. Yeah, all Valve never misses with their games. Like, honestly, I love all the Valve games. Played every one of them. I had like the orange box on PS3. I played through Half-Life. I wasn't expecting much, but I had a lot of fun with that series. And yeah, Half-Life. Like, I can't think of a single Valve game that I just... You know what? No, I just thought of one. Dota. Fuck Dota. Fuck mobiles, man. Dota and CSGO. That's it. But every other Valve game, like the single-player ones or like the co-op ones, they're the shit, man. A Thriller Tekken Christmas special. You took the words right out of my mouth. I actually have a Santa costume for Paul. I'm gonna call it Santa Paul's. And every stream for like that Christmas week, it's just gonna be me playing Paul in that Santa costume. Here comes Santa Paul, here comes Santa Paul. With this, you have no reason left to push my poor boy around. That's it. These are the case-making pieces of evidence. I'll be the judge of that. I won't rest until I've inspected every oh, I already set this. That's not a glass shard, right? I think that's just some water. Anyways, let's address the big elephant in the room here. This bullet hole. It looks kind of burnt around the edges. Wait. Those burn marks were left by the gunpowder. This is the most important fact. Why's that? Because it is proof that the victim was shot at point-blank range. And then anything else we should be looking at here? The revolver. Which one? Maybe this? Maybe that? Maybe both? Could this gun be the actual murder weapon? Oh wait, no, that's just part of the costume, right? I'm a dingus. Anyways, wait, that? No, I feel like that's a shard of glass or something. That's gotta be. We're just looking at it. It doesn't hurt to look. Oh, it is something. What's this? It looks like there's something inside the costume head. Hey, they sparkle! I bet they're really valuable! Girl's never seen glass in her life, really? Sorry, but they're just pieces of a mirror. But why are they in here? Here.
Well, are these not the most definitive pieces of evidence you've ever seen?
Thank you, Dad. This should be enough to convince even Mr. Edgeworth over there.
Left 4 Dead basically created a whole... Yeah, Left 4 Dead was revolutionary. No, Valve is like known for making some revolutionary ass games. Like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, like TF2? Yeah, TF2 is the reason why hero shooters exist. And also, Half-Life 2. Like... Before Half-Life 2, you know, like shooting games, a lot of shooting games at the time, they were just separated by cutscenes. But no, Half-Life 2 integrated the story into the gameplay. Not just that, they also like really tested some limits with their source engine and tested some physics. Like this was where like the janky physics were introduced. And oh man, were they jank. Oh, definitely a product of its time. But back then, yeah, I can see why like shit was mind-blowing. Yeah, no, Half-Life was just like an unexpectedly fun game. Like, I remember just not expecting to enjoy it. I was just like playing it because I had nothing else to play. And, you know, Orange Box, it was there. So it was just sitting there. So might as well try out Half-Life 2. And then yeah, that shit was fun. And then the dystopian story was pretty interesting too. Half-Life 3 when, Gabe Newell?
Make no mistake, there are fingerprints on that murderous gun. And they prove that it was Lolly who killed Oliver. Lolly killed the Ollie. But Oliver was also after Lolly's life. So, Mr. Edgeworth, even you must see that Lolly was only acting in self-defense.
the fingerprints on the weapon, huh?
Oh no! This isn't helpful at all! Look, Mr. Edgeworth, all I want to do is save Lolly. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I mean, all I can do is watch on as she takes the punishment for her crimes.
That may be all you can do, however. I still have a case to solve and a job to do. The job of unraveling your insidious lie.
You wound me. Why won't you believe me, even in the face of all this evidence?
Hold it!
Those fingerprints, are you sure they belong to Miss Potts?
There's no mistake about it. Through my connections, I have the best forensics techniques money can buy per phone.
I find that to be a bit peculiar.
What? Are you trying to pick an argument with me?
What should I do? Should I raise an objection? We're doing it. Frankly, I don't believe that Miss Potts' prints should be on that gun to begin with. And the reason why Miss Potts' prints should not be on the gun is...
Take that!
It's simply not possible for Miss Potts to have left any prints on the murder weapon. Because, while she was at the stadium, Miss Potts was wearing a costume.
Huh? But there's been no mistake. We found fingerprints.
Well, Miss Potts, do you remember touching the gun at all at any time?
Ah, yes. As a matter of fact, I did hold it for a bit back in the hideout. Handed it off to Mr. Deacon when he and Lance left for the haunted house.
To retrieve the ransom money, I suppose. And there you have it. That is when Miss Potts' prints found their way onto the gun. Do you understand now, Mr. Amano? The fingerprints do nothing to prove that Miss Potts is the murderer.
But you still don't have anything to prove that she isn't the killer, right?
You seem very adamant about insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer.
Oh, Lance!
What? No way.
I'm incredibly worried about her. But that doesn't change the fact that you don't have any evidence, right?
He is not worried about her. That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence.
What? How?
The story that Miss Potts killed the victim at the stage in a stadium. The whole affair is simply not true because that was not the real crime scene but a setup. This proves that the real murder was not committed at the stadium at all.
But you're here, right? Here.
Take that!
Let us take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. Then I believe you will see why I insist he was not shot at the stadium. This is the part of the costume that proves it. It's clearly this.
Take that!
The burn around this bullet hole was made when the victim was shot at point-blank range.
Huh! So you mean the murder Miss Oldback saw at the stadium really was?
This case made me search up about Disney World, and there's like people dying there twice and thrice there. Damn. In every decade. I'm gonna check that out later. I'm kind of curious now. Huh. But yeah, Disney. I mean, Disney World, theme parks, anywhere. People have died anywhere. Not to sound morbid, but I mean, you know. Also, I'm just gonna say, Disney World, overpriced, overrated, wasting so much of your time waiting in lines, so fucking crowded. God damn. I don't like Disneyland or Disney World. Fuck that shit. Yes, she saw two people, but they were separated by a distance. If the victim was indeed shot from below the stage, there shouldn't be a gunpowder burn.
Ah! Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants Prosecutor. Since you seem to know all the answers, why not tell us where Why not tell us where the real crime scene is then?
Lance set me up to look like Mr. Deacon back at the hideout. If that's the case, then the murder must have happened prior to that. And the location where Lance and the victim were at just before I was imprisoned was... I've got it! I know the real scene of the murder. The real location in which Mr. Deacon was killed is here!
Take that!
I think it's not unreasonable to assume the murder took place in the haunted house.
The haunted house?
Yes, and I have proof that it is highly likely that the victim was killed there. What proves that the real scene of the crime was the haunted house? This.
Take that!
These were inside the costume the victim was wearing. They're fragments of a mirror.
A mirror? And what does that have to do with anything?
Indeed, you don't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside a costume.
Yeah, it's actually pretty dangerous. Is Japan's Disney park as bad in the US?
I've never been there, so I can't answer you. Though now that I think about it, maybe I should go there just to experience it, you know? Yeah, I should probably go there before I leave this country. Now I think about it, I should add that on the top of my bucket list. However, there's one place I can think of where there's a plethora of mirror fragments. And that is the haunted house. Lance Amano, I propose that you killed Mr. Deacon with a revolver in the haunted house. After that, you stole the blue Batmobile to move his body to the Wild Wild West area. The timing of when the blue Batmobile was stolen confirms this as fact.
Miles, my boy, say no more.
I'm sorry, Mr. Amano, but I cannot do that. Oh, there's definitely Star Wars stuff. I mean, Star Wars is pretty big here in Japan. People like Star Wars here.
Be quiet.
Yes, please, do something. Stop that boy from speaking any more nonsense.
Ernest Amano, correct? I meant you. Now be quiet, Gramps.
Oh, what?
How dare you?
I don't need words. The only thing I require is evidence. Decisive evidence.
Place Japan bean. Yeah, I'm gonna see for myself. Isn't that the place with the Super Mario? No, I'm confusing with somewhere else. Never mind.
And to call these mirror bits decisive is a bit too presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor.
What?
Sheena, wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout? Yes, there was a mirror there. A mirror that's for the haunted house. You see? Isn't it possible the fragments got into the costume there?
But Agent Lang, there were no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low.
Probability. Ha 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 ha! Langzy says, on truth's path, the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does is definitive proof. The question, Mr. Prosecutor, is do you have the definitive proof you need?
Shrek Town? Wait, Disney World? Shrek Town? Isn't Shrek like DreamWorks? What? What the hell?
Well, Mr. Edgingworth, do you?
Do I have solid evidence that proves the murder took place at the haunted house? The answer is no.
See? So since you don't have any, shut up!
I don't have the evidence yet, but, I'm certain the murder occurred around the time I turned the ransom over. At that time, the only people at the haunted house besides myself were Lance and Mr. Deacon. If I can prove that the murder took place at the haunted house, then I can prove Lance's guilt in connection to the murder.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Agent Lang, I have a special request.
Yeah?
I'd like to prove to you that the scene of the crime was indeed the haunted house.
Why in the world are you asking the werewolf for permission?
Because I don't really have a choice if I want to find the truth.
Alright, permission granted. But you're not to touch a single thing, got it?
There won't be a problem. All that's important to me is that the truth be brought to light. It doesn't matter by who or how it's done, as long as it is.
Sheena!
I'm here.
Put in the paperwork for the authorization immediately.
Understood. I'll go get the Gatewater Corporal.
Hold it! Who was that? Now.
Universal. Okay, that makes more sense.
Let's hold on for a second. There's no need to obtain approval.
Mr. Amano.
Agent Lang, if you would please take a look at this. What is this? Sheena?
It's the deed to the haunted house.
The deed.
Read it out loud.
Gatewater Land Incorporated hereby bequeaths the property known as the haunted house to Mr. Amano for the lump sum of a small loan of $1 million, paid full in cash. Paid in full in cash.
What? Oh, as you can see, I am now the legal owner of this place.
Are you kidding? Why did you?
I ran into the owner of the park earlier and we made the deal almost immediately. How quickly things move when you can prepare $1 million in the blink of an eye.
That $1 million you paid. Don't tell me it was.
Oh, that's right. This disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it? I don't have any more use for it, so you may have it back now.
You used the ransom money.
Lance is a good boy. He even apologized for the kidnapping a bit earlier. So I do believe that I will forgive him. After all, he did return the ransom money. That's the way things are. So if you would please discuss things with me from now on.
Discuss? What is there to discuss?
Why, permission to enter the haunted house, of course.
Okay, looks like PG Bayonetta. Maybe only the hair, but that's about it. I don't see Bayonetta in her. While we were busy listening to Lance's story, Mr. Amano was out there preempting us.
Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion. Agent Lang, I want you to arrest that girl. And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I really lose my temper.
Ugh. Mr. Amano definitely has the deck stacked in his favor here. What should I do? If I leave it like this, the truth will be lost forever. To be continued. Oh, wait. Fuck me. It's not over yet. Okay, it'll be over tonight. I misread it. I thought it was going to be over soon, but nope. There's actually a short section, but it will be over soon enough. If I can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, then the truth will be lost. Lost.
Hold it!
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing, spacing out? Have you forgotten? There's only one thing you should do at a time like this.
And what is that?
The people are in a bind. The hero of justice appears to save the day. Look, you just leave it to me. For I am Kay Faraday, the second of the great Yatagarasu.
But I thought you were a thief, not a hero.
Yatagarasu is noble and is always a thief of justice.
So really, an anti-hero. Checks out, yes. Mr. Amano has truly lost his judgment. Lang and Miles' beliefs are unwavering. Shut the fuck up, Lewis. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna Flux Fisher you. Thoughts? Of course!
If we have enough information, I can recreate the inside of the haunted house with this. Plus, if we then factor in everyone's testimony...
You can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money. We may be able to figure out some new information through this. It's worth a try. Agent Lang.
Ah, so you want to use your little toy? Be my guest.
Okay, hang on. You're all about to witness a true, powerful, real modern-day Robin Hood.
Detective Gumshoe. Is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprint among the police's reference documents? Judge, you shut up too, Nobu. I'm killing you both. Yes, sir. We got it just in case we need it for the kidnapping case.
All right. I'll look for the haunted house data then. What is this? Where are we?
Hey, it's like we're inside the haunted house.
Even we can't inspect the real location itself. The path to the truth slumbers here. If I can successfully navigate my way using logic, I'll ultimately arrive at the truth. I face out. I hold out. I reach out to the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene.
Okay, what should I recreate first?
You haven't figured it out yet?
Maybe I have, and maybe I haven't. But I'm going to make you do all the hard work.
Very well. I'd like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor. The two of them were definitely in this place at that time. If I can verify that, it may provide me with a new lead. I just come out into the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. At that time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall.
Eh? What was the badger doing all the way down there?
I also thought it strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for atmosphere.
Do you know which badger it was?
No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was its silhouette.
Stop with the judgment jokes. In that case, I guess I'll just program a badger silhouette in for now. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Sorry.
Okay, programming complete.
Then, I started walking towards the exit.
That's when you were struck from behind, right?
Yes, I was struck by a smooth criminal.
But that's odd. The hall was a dead end. Where did your assailant come from?
There's only one location I can think of. I believe my assailant was lying in wait here. It was the badger.
Take that!
That doll I saw wasn't really a doll. It was, in fact, a costumed kidnapper.
Oh, so he used the costume as a perfect camouflage to blend in with the rest of the house.
Precisely. He waited until I had made the drop-off and was about to leave. Then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I can think of no better hiding place than this.
Hey, not bad. You didn't think I should steal this tactic for myself?
Just don't use it to do anything criminal, okay? jump scare time. Well, Lance?
What are you asking me for?
Bend belief. As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you the chance to confess first.
I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I did come up to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside.
Don't doubt my deduction. They called me an ace attorney for a reason. It is because I am asexual. I mean...
I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money.
He didn't set foot inside. Is he telling the truth, or is this another lie? Alright then, you're claiming that it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me.
Yes, I'm sure it was him.
Okay, input in new info now. Mr. Deacon was the Bad Badger, right? Since the Bad Badger has a gun attached to its right hand, I'll have to change it so the weapon is in its left hand.
Now to verify the facts of this recreation. Shin. Let's take a look at this. You didn't recreate the weapon. This just looks a whole lot less scary now. This looks kind of hilarious, actually.
Well, I can't exactly recreate something I know nothing about.
Asexual when they have to sing the alphabet? That's so stupid. Well, Lewis, I think asexual is... Ace is short for asexual. So, but I guess that pun also works. Asexual. He's attracted to aces. That's what asexual means, right? They like aces, or they like A. They just get really turned on by the letter A, you know? I bet when they do good in school, they like cream their pants every time they see the report cards. The fuck am I yapping about? Anyways.
So tell me, what were you hit with?
The attack came from behind, so I have no idea. But I doubt it was someone's bare hands.
Okay, then where were you hit?
I was hit on the right side of my head, just above my temple. There was a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious.
Ouch, sounds painful.
Why are you smirking like that when you say it?
It's just your imagination. Now let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could have been used as a weapon. I'm looking for something the culprit could have used to hit you with.
It's the sword. Sword!
Take that!
I have it. There was indeed one such object lying here in this hallway. A prop sword.
Are you talking about this thing here?
Yes, although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait. Yes! It's possible that the culprit took it with him after using it on me. Metro speed. So stupid. Deaths of my report have been greatly exaggerated. Or A-Train? A-Train? I'm the A-Train, baby! Pansexuals when they watch a cooking show. Homosexuals when they work in real estate. What's another one? That's about it. That's all I could think of. Sporticus sexual. Homosexual. I don't. Homer and Spartacus? I don't. The joke is flying over my head. Sporticus sexual. What? What is that?
To leave no evidence behind, right?
Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination yet.
Okay, so what tests do you want me to run on this sword?
The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so a fingerprint analysis is useless. Let's run a luminol test. It's possible that some of my blood found its way onto this. Agent Lang, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter?
Like I have a choice. Sheena, call the lab boys.
Homelander and Sporticus from Lazy Town. Ah, I see. Technosexual when they hear techno music. Technosexual when they play Tekken 8 and they listen to its soundtrack. Autosexual when they watch Transformer. Wow, so stupid. We're so stupid, guys. Bisexuals when they gotta leave. Stupid.
Understood.
Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that the blade is spotless.
So it must have been the left side of the prop sword that hit you then, right?
True, there is. Dream sexual? I do not know what that is. I do not remember.
Okay, I'll update the recreation with this new piece of info.
Oh, I forgot. There's a sexual called sapiosexual. Attracted to intelligence. Huh. So pretentious. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Eureka! The sword is backwards. Finally! I found a clear contradiction of facts about this sword. Except for a bit on the left side, this prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, if the culprit had used his left hand, the blood would be on the opposite side.
The opposite side?
Huh. If the culprit held the sword in his left hand, then the sword's right side would hit.
I see. But the blow was on the left side of the sword, right? Which means that he used his right hand to hit you.
Exactly. This prop sword has a large hand guard attached to the hilt. It would be impossible to hold it up with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, if it couldn't have been the left hand or both hands, it must have been the right.
I'll change the data to reflect a right-handed swing.
Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything yet. If you change the parameters to the right hand, it only creates a new contradiction. Changing the prop sword to be in the culprit's right hand would conflict with what? The model gun. Where is it? Here it is.
Take that!
The Bad Badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition.
Hey, that's right! Then what now? It wasn't his left or right hand.
True. Yes, that Badger's GTA mod material. Robosexual. Lars, yes. Lars is robosexual. Yes. Lars wants that robusty very bad. Oh, very, very bad. Are you paying attention, Lance? Mr. Deacon could not have been the one who struck me, which leaves only you as our primary suspect.
Fine, it was me. I hit you.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot the voice.
Fine, it was me. I hit you.
Ain't I woke when it's 6 in the morning? Woke people when they have to go to sleep. It appears that you lied to me yet again. But see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance?
Wait, isn't Lance left-handed?
Ah, yes. But that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. For you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is difficult. But that level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword.
Ah!
Kay, please input this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say, the proto-badger.
You got it. Here I go.
This is more like it, yes. Now it's fucking cursed, baby. Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me.
All right. All we have to do is examine this new recreation.
And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lang? That amusing little gadget. It sure packs a punch, alright, Sheena?
Yes. It was all I could do to hold my laughter in. I'm laughing very hard right now. Hey, don't wait for the little thief, you mean old werewolf. He and Mr. Edgingworth bring out the best in each other.
You've had your little fun, but now it's my turn. I've sat quietly by, listening. But the cruel conclusions you two keep spewing don't whet this wolf's appetite. There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right?
Well, when you put it that way.
Your suppositions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm going to let you in on this. There's a trick to this haunted house.
And what may that be exactly?
It tricked me on what your tiny imaginations can produce. Sheena!
Here you are.
Now then, what you missed, girlie, is written right here in this pamphlet.
The 7 wonders of the haunted house. The disappearing badger.
What is this?
I'd say that someone around here is fond of theatrics. And as you can see, they set a doll down at the end of this hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll.
How can this be?
Because that throws your whole theory about it being your attacker right out the window.
But that can't be right. Maybe the culprit hit the doll somewhere. And then he laid down and pretended to be it instead.
If the criminal couldn't even hide himself in the hallway, how could he hide a giant doll? Do you get it now? Thanks to your presumptions. The logic started off weak and led you to the completely wrong conclusion. Now get off your high horse.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Kay, I wonder if you could please input the new information for me.
You don't know when to quit, do you?
I can't quit. Not until I can declare that I found the truth. Agent Lang, for the additional information, you have my thanks.
There you go again. Well, see if I care.
Okay, I'm updating the recreation now. looks really weird. Look at how it changes from the blue badger into the pearl badger all of a sudden.
If this lump of a badger was just a doll, where was my attacker hiding?
But that's what we're going to find out, right? So come on, Mr. Edgingworth, let's go.
Yes, let's. This recreation can't be right, which means there must be a contradiction somewhere. Where?
Hey, take a look around. It almost feels more like a house of mirrors.
Indeed. Who has ever heard of this many mirrors inside of a haunted house before? Four.
Well, at least we know this is the real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards. Hey, wait. These shards. There's something different about them.
Oh?
The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on this wall. And look! There's some sort of design on the back, too.
The pieces from the costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces are not pieces of these mirrors? Yes. Logic time, baby. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I looked at the wrong one. Sorry. I was supposed to look at this one. Where's the Bible? Give me the Blue Badger Bible, baby. The BBB. Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this Blue Badger.
Huh? Like what?
The way the belt is on him is opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake?
It can't be. I inputted the image data exactly as it is in the pamphlet.
So then why is the Blue Badger dressed up in reverse?
Logic time.
Okay, do you remember what you said earlier?
What I said earlier about what?
About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors.
A house of mirrors. Oh, that would explain the reverse to mirror image.
Yes, this Blue Badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of a real one.
Then what's the blue badger you saw? Just a reflection?
When I looked down this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror...
Oh, that would actually form an L shape, right?
Precisely. I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black. And there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway.
Wait, but why build this place like that? It sounds pretty pointless to me.
Okay, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. They created a mirror wall for a very specific purpose. One I can point out to you. This was the reason they built a mirror wall.
Take that.
As it's written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? You said you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there.
That was true at the time. However, doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash. To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror. First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then, beyond where the mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created.
Oh, so when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror.
And when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. This explains why the other side of these fragments have a design on them.
Ah, and the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway.
Then, when the mirror is closed, it would blend in with the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that this haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit.
Huh? How so?
Think about it, Kay. There was a place that was outside of my field of vision. The culprit kept out of sight by hiding here.
Take that!
There was a very large blind spot, one I could not see beyond, and it was here! If my assailant hid on the other side of the movable mirror,
Then you wouldn't be able to see him. He didn't even need to do anything to Blue Badger Doll.
exactly. Exactly. All he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror.
Wait, hold on. I just thought of something.
Yes?
Well, should the mirror wall be broken right now in reality?
Since we have a few shards of it, we could probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Again. Since we found these inside the victim's costume. That would mean the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Again. Wait, that sound. Leave the money and go now. The sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Kay, I'd like you to input some new information.
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me.
Sure, whatever you need. So what do you need anyway?
If you could first recreate this hallway just before I entered the dining room.
You got it!
Now this, I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although at the time I thought it was but a single straight hallway. And then I went inside. It was around then that I heard the sound of a sound of the mirror shattering.
You heard what? Then...
Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken.
Okay. So then when you stepped outside into the hallway again...
The mirror wall should no longer exist, Kay. Please recreate that. I misread the punctuation, sorry.
Got it! Wait! With the mirror gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in his Portal Badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh, that's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway.
I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything.
No, not yet. An even larger contradiction has now reared its head.
Huh?
Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. The inconsistency between what I saw and the recreation lies... It's gotta be here, because then he would have seen the badger.
Take that!
Kay, take a good look at the end of the hall.
Oh! There's no blue badger there.
Exactly. The blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point on this long chain of logic. The last remaining contradiction.
So let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right?
And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger. Where is it? Here it is.
Take that!
The badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body.
Oh!
Wait, what? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final, decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off, and you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon. No! Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was the life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror wall was broken. Ha! You were in the house at that time, right? Are you telling me that you missed the sound of a gunshot? There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time. All for theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in.
Ay-ya!
Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house?
Oh!
Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? It was you, Lance Amano!
Ah! I'm sorry! It's not like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung with you. Hung up with you, I mean. He shoved me to the ground and startled me. I fought back as hard as I could, grabbed his gun, and I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot him first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail. See, that's justified self-defense. My boy was only trying to protect himself.
That remains to be seen and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you.
As if you were the one in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. Wait, I had nothing to do with the murder. The only person you should be arresting is Lance. Dad! Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tamper with the evidence so that you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. By the way, do you know why I'm really here? And how could I possibly know the answer to such an asinine question?
You wound me. I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know.
You came to see me?
What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago. A case from 10 years ago? Oh, what's the name that you use here for that case? Sheena!
It's known as the KG8 incident.
The KG8 incident. Oh, so you remember it. Good. Then you recall that the trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an internal smuggling ring. Smuggling. There's that word again. At that time, the person that was arrested was the ringleader. Was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Devery.
Father!
Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. Devery, I always suspected that you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Devery was arrested in place of you. Which is why when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for silence on your little dirty secret.
Now. Please calm down. Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Pretend to be ignorant all you want.
We're taking you down to the precinct anyway for a nice long chat.
Hold it. Who was that?
What the? Who the heck was that?
Oh, right! This takes place before, right. I totally forgot about the chronological order of this game. I'll take him down to the precinct if you don't mind. And who the heck are you? I'm Jack Sportsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Oh, Jack! Thanks goodness you're here.
Don't jug me around.
This is an Interpol case, so keep your paws off my suspect.
Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the backing of the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal?
Sorry, but I hate prosecutors. The whole lot of you. Guys, arrest the 2 suspects. Sir.
Oh, I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgingworth, is it? I'd like to thank you. Thank me? Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal.
Hey, is that any way to thank someone? And what the heck is that supposed to mean?
You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. So, how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow. It's no use pretending with me.
You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Amano in the smuggling ring, right?
No, I would never do such a thing.
What the heck? Our intel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring.
So Agent Lang suspected my relation to Mr. Amano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude. On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence with that guy. You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors too, are you? The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed. Well, don't worry. It's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years, every defendant must be found guilty. Fueled by that kind of thinking, is it any wonder that court produce nothing but falsities and lies? It would seem that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors, the courts. Why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured that the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. So don't you forget it. Please wait. Agent Sheena, why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors so? Lang is the head of the long-honored House of Lang in the Zhangfa. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood. Were? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still? They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the courts. How can that be? A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence one of the Lang detectives found. That evidence's purity was tarnished, and the cost of the Lang's family, that cost the Lang family its honor and trust. But not all prosecutors are like that. Even so, Lang would never respect the court again, or any prosecutor. So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Come on, Jim. We'd better catch up. Yeah. We've still got to deliver that thing to the old man, after all. Portsman always carries a medal because he always wins. He never loses, not even his virginity. Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed out ourselves. Sorry, I dropped my accent, got you used to speaking normal accent. Yeah. Are you going home, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. If it's alright with you, can you drop me off at my office? No problem, sir.
Excuse me.
Yes? What is it?
That is... Thank you very much.
Aw, it's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective.
I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. Lick, lick. Oh, cool, Faye. What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? And to think I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure. There she goes again, talking to herself.
Miss Pops, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping.
No, I have no idea.
Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in a staged self-abduction.
Wait, and why did he...
I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops.
Me?
Lance realized that the two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Deveray into cooperating.
Father.
As a felon, he could not tell you of his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind.
That is... Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Although, there's no need to thank me. Because you're also arrested for being an accomplice. I mean...
No, Lord, stop. I mean, this man's so much older than you. Looks like you completely stolen our way, Mr. Edgeworth.
Way to go, sir!
Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief.
What are you going on about now? What is this riz you speak of?
Wow. Your deducing skills may be sound, but you have no street smarts.
That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all. If you haven't remembered in all this time, I guess I'm just going to have to say it. This isn't the first time we met, you know.
What do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know this girl?
Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy.
Gummy? Oh?
Here, maybe this will jog your memories. I promised I'd return this to you one day, remember?
That's... That single piece of cloth took me back, far into my past. To that fateful day 7 years ago, when I first met the then child Kay and Detective Gumshoe. Oh? To be continued? The end? Oh? The plot thickens more? Well, we're gonna have to continue this next time because I am fucking tired. I need to go to sleep. Tomorrow I got work, and tomorrow's a busy day for me. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow's gonna be a Police Knot stream. It's been a while since I played that. It's been feeling that a bit. But yeah, thank y'all for joining. Love y'all. Take care.